All right, guys, I'm going to give you a real quick story here that just broke, or I just found out about it. Broke last night, I think. And I'm not going to put a link in the description box, but it's really short. You can Google if you want, or I think now what's the other one? Blink or Bink, Bonk, the other search engine. Bing. You can Bing or Google. LAPD new search policy. That's what you would put in the search bar, and then, of course, you can look it up. And LA Daily News and LA Times both did this story, but you have to subscribe. Every time I try to read it on either one of those, it says, please enter your email or your subscription login. And I go, I don't have a subscription. So I'm going to give you the KTLA 5 one because it's here and I can read it without subscribing because I love KTLA 5 News the best. But apparently we are making strides in police reform, so to speak, or at least, we're making some footsteps. We got a cop in, where was that? Corona, Michigan, fired. The police chief was fired for being an ass. And now the LAPD has a new search policy. We'll see how it plays out. So KTLA.com gave us this story. The Los Angeles Police Commission approved a new policy Tuesday, that was yesterday, that requires LAPD officers to more carefully document instances in which people give them permission to search them on the street. In the past, an officer could search a person, their vehicle, or their belongings, regardless of whether they had a reasonable suspicion that a crime had been committed or probable cause to make an arrest, if that person verbally consented to the search or gave implied consent through their actions or gestures. Under the new policy, which the commission unanimously approved, officers can still conduct so-called consent searches, but only after securing proof of that consent, either by capturing the person giving their consent on body-worn video or by getting the person to sign off on a written consent form. The policy also states that as a matter of best practice, officers should make clear, including verbally on their body-worn video if possible, the reason they are conducting the search, what they are searching for, where they are searching, what, if anything, they discover, and where those items were found. Now, the problem with the searches is, and you know this, that a lot of people don't know their rights. And they get pulled over, and the police officer pulls them out of the car, and he goes, is there anything in the car you don't want me to know about? Because I'm going to search it. No, I'm fine. Okay, are you sure? All right, and then they search the car. That's what they've been doing. A lot of law enforcement agencies just search the car, and either you do it or you get arrested. That's how it goes. And so now, though, they're going to have to get proof of consent, which attorneys are going to love, because if they agree to a consent, let's say on body camera, and they go, okay, well, you can search, the attorneys can go, well, you didn't really explain their rights to them. They don't know their rights, and now all of a sudden you took advantage of them, yada, yada. See, that's another thing that attorneys can now use as a mitigating circumstance, that this person didn't know what the hell was going on. They just consented because it was a cop. They're supposed to inform them of their rights, and that's why they say the reason we're conducting the search is we're searching for. Why are we searching? Because of that's what they now have to tell them so that people understand their rights. No more, is there anything you don't want me to know about? Because I'm going to search the car. No, you have to get consent, and it has to be on body camera or by a signature. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers, to include LAPD searching cars from the West Coast to the East Coast.